What's up, y'all? This Rican Da Menace, and y'all here with Music Exclusives TV.
Rican, what's up? Like, for real, like, we at the thing, we talking. What's up?
What's up? What's going on? That's what I like. Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
Be more in Brooklyn and all of that. This your first time in Brooklyn?
No, Pop, but took me here before. I've been out here a couple times.
Yeah, and like didn't like Dustin live out here too? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
But he. No, but I was more like out Jersey. I wasn't really out Brooklyn like that until I started coming out here for like press and stuff like that.
Okay, because you've been on a huge press tour as of lately.
Yeah.
You tired?
No, I'm ready. Come on, where the press at? Let's go.
You want to talk about it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I just want to go straight to the thing. Like I've been watching. How is it you got signed to Columbia? That's a huge label. Congratulations, first off.
Thank you.
That is a huge label. How did you do that with no music?
It's so crazy because it's like I was recording. I had so much music, and my management team at the time knew people that was already in the building, so I was just playing my music.
Who is this management team?
Hella people that's not even relevant at this point in my life. But at the time they was. So they're bringing me in these like around people that's in the music industry. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm playing my music for all these people, and they just wanted me. Like every label I seen, they was like, we want it. I didn't have nothing out. They just heard the music before everybody else. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn, like I was like, I don't know who the fuck to sign to. Like everybody wanted me for real. So I was grateful that Columbia wanted me though. I wanted them because I felt like it was going to be like more into what the fuck the word is, intermediate, when it's like close and like how you was just talking like this. What's that called? Intermediate.
It's like intimate.
Intimate, yes, more intimate. Like because I know I'm if not only one of the few female rappers for real. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a lot of attention over here, and they really hands on with their artists. So.
And you are getting a lot of attention. Now, to that, did they see you? When they was listening to your music, were they able to like visually see you?
Who, Columbia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
They seen you.
Yeah, when I was playing my music to all the labels. Yeah, like I was visiting. Like if the labels was in Houston or LA or in Atlanta, I would go there. I would fly to them.
Yeah, because we talked to you in Atlanta before.
Yeah.
So do you think it has anything, this is a real question, do you think it has anything to do with like pretty privilege? Because you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you're talented. Do you think if you were less gorgeous, do you think that they would have wanted to sign you?
I don't think so, because I feel like I was hard. Like I feel like my music hard, so I feel like, you feel me, I'm not just giving them anything. Now if I couldn't rap, then it'd be like, okay, that's because she looked like something. You feel me?
But it has to be a package.
I mean, not really.
It do.
Like
come on, it do. You gotta look. It gotta be a certain type of look. They gonna go behind you. Yeah,
I don't feel like that.
If you put the money behind something, I think so. If you put the money behind something and it already look good, you can make it to what you want to make it. Because they making robots now. Yeah. Luckily, you are talented though.
Thank you.
Let's get into the music.
Let's get into it.
We talk about it.
Come on.
Okay, so you said that in 2020, that's when you really got serious about rap.
Yeah. So I met some people that was in the industry, and they like, okay, we know some people. There was just a management team at the time. They're like, we know some people that could, you feel me, we can connect the dots. I'm like, okay, made them my managers. Then, you feel me, I was just like, I wasn't really serious. I didn't really feel like I was an artist for real. Like I had music, but I never really took it serious because I was still doing what I was doing on the side. You feel me?
Right.
I'm hustling, I'm making money. I wasn't really too much focused on the fucking rap shit. So now, you feel me, 2021, I end up getting shot. And that's when I'm like,
who shot you?
I don't know who the fuck shot me. I really don't. And it was so random. It don't make no sense. They was definitely trying to roll me though, but they didn't get nothing. So I guess they just thought.
Now this team that you was with, that you definitely was like, they not relevant. They introduced you to Columbia. You were with them.
No, they introduced me to my team now. Like they introduced me to the people here, but it was just some shit that that's for another day. But it's like basically they was my managers, and somehow I ended up signed to a label that I didn't know about, and I didn't really appreciate it. Like you know how that shit go.
That story.
That shit, yeah. But what the fuck you was saying? Oh yeah,
I was like, how you? Because I wanted to get into you if you feel okay to talk about it, because that's really interesting. Like, you survived getting shot. You could have died.
So look, so I was by myself. I was by myself, and when that shit happened, you feel me, I couldn't really walk like that because I had to get surgery on my motherfucking hip, my leg, all type of shit that they was doing. So I'm like, shit, I'm a real hustler. Like, I gotta do shit. I'm not ready to just be sitting there, can't do nothing, because I can't.
You was in LA, right?
I was in San Francisco.
Okay.
So I'm like, I really gotta do shit. So I'm like, fuck it, you feel me? I'm sitting down, I got bandages on my legs, whatever the case may be. I need to do something, put a mic in front of me. So now I'm like, finding my voice. I'm rapping every day. Every day, 2021, 4 hours a day. I'm rapping. Like, it wasn't nothing else I could do. You feel me? So now, I just keep rapping. At first, I ain't like how I was sounding. That's why it took me so long to really put out something for real. Cause
you ain't like that. I ain't like struggle with that when they first started rapping. I hate my voice.
You know, some people go back to their old shit and be like, damn, like, why I put this out? I really didn't want to have one of them. I just want to be a little bit more prepared, like, cause I done did shit like that before. Like 2019, I put some shit out. It started going up, but now that I look back at it, I'm like, hell no, that shit gotta come down. Like, yeah, my voice, I'm the youngest shit. I was only 17, 16 when I put that shit out. But yeah, so I started recording, started taking my music to labels, and then that's really how the fuck I got signed for real. But I mean, that situation was bad, but I'm grateful that it happened, because it was like, it was definitely a humbling and a learning experience, because it was like, okay, I don't want to live this type of life no more. Like, I want to get into something that's like legit, like real, official, where I don't got to worry about all this extra shit. You feel me?
Your packaging is very nice. You've been looking very good. Like, you've been looking like money. And you say you don't want to live this type of life anymore. What type of life was that you was living? What was, because I know you did the nail thing.
I was doing the nail shit.
What was you doing around the time in San Francisco?
Shit, it's like, it's just hustling. You know how that shit be? You young trying to get some money. You don't care how you, that's what it is. Yeah, like, you young, you hustler, that's it. You know? Yeah. Okay,
so I seen you on the live, right? This was, I believe, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but you was talking to Kodak Black, and you was saying, like, you fake.
Oh my God, that shit is like, can we talk about it? Yes, let's talk about it, because I really need to clear the air. Like, let's clear the air. So, boom, y'all, this is going to sound so crazy, but I'm glad you just asked me that, because I want people to understand what the fuck was happening. Like, this shit is real life. Like, this shit really be happening. So, boom. I swear to God, I'm on the fucking... what the fuck? I'm trying to think how the fuck. Either Kodak slid in my DM. Kodak slid in my DM or something. He was like, "What's your number?" And I gave it to him. But listen, I gave him my number. But this is like 20. I think I was young. This is like 2019. I gave him my number, and I swear to God, y'all, like, he never called me nothing. Like 2 months later, I got a call, but it hung up, and I just seen Kodak face, and the phone hung up. So I'm texting the whole time. This is a fake ass, catfish ass number. This was never really him for real. So I'm talking to him, and he just like talking shit. That's why when he came on my live, I'm like, you fake as shit. You know what the fuck you like? What the fuck you on my live for? Like, you're fake. But that was never him talking to me. So he get on the live like, what are you talking about? He like, I don't like. I just hopped on here like, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know you. I'm like, so you don't know me now? You ain't say all this? He like, no, like, me and don't, you feel me? I'm like, damn. So now he hit me in a DM after the fact. I'm like, why the fuck you just do all that when you know what the fuck? I sent him a screenshot. I'm like, this not you? He like, no, that's not me. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, that's embarrassing. And of course it was recorded. And of course it was, and then it's so crazy because it's like my number was on the fucking Instagram page because I was doing nails back in the day. So it was like, you could book me. I'm on live with him. Everybody get to calling me. That shit, that was some young ass shit. That was some young ass, dumb ass shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm looking like, so what happened? What was supposed to be said? Like, you ain't talked to 21.
That shit is embarrassing. I'm like, but I'm glad you asked me that because I really wanted to tell people because I didn't know how to fuck to tell everybody at one time. But shit, y'all gonna see.
But now y'all heard it here first, Music Exclusive. We be talking. So now the nail thing, you did the nails. Now I want to get to something else. Now, somebody cut your hair. Who cut your hair? And can we talk about what the Instagrammers who got long hair? Like, that's a serious thing.
Listen, let me tell y'all. I'm not really gonna go. I didn't even want to go in on the styles like that. Let me tell y'all how the fuck that video came about. I'm calling all my homegirls after the fuck my hair get cut. Nobody don't want to answer. I'm crying. I'm crying. Mind you, she didn't mean to do it. You feel me? She's a natural hairstyle. Mind you, my hair was so long. I'm like, I want to wear my hair in micro lengths because it's just so long and looks good. I just want to add to it.
Nice.
So I let her put it in micro lengths. She's like, I have to straighten it, which I didn't want because I'm natural. I'm like, all right, you can straighten it. Let her straighten it. And then she like, oh, I'm going to give you a trim your ends. I'm like, okay, not too much. So I'm seeing her cut it, and she cutting hella hair.
Too much.
So I'm like, okay, you feel me? Maybe I needed that. Now this is where the problem came.
Where's the problem?
This is the problem. So now my hair straight. I'm about to leave. I'm happy. I got the trim. It's a little short. I'm not too mad. She like, hold on, let me get these. Get the cotton layers. I said, oh, that's my real hair, baby. What you doing? She said, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is. And I pulled to the front. I'm like, look. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. You sorry. I'm just like, you know what? She did a great job, and I felt bad because she was just so cute and innocent. And I was just like, I didn't even want to get on that with her. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I can't even pluck this girl. Like, she just ain't even mean to do it. Like, she thought she was doing right. So now, I'm like, I'm walking to the car, and I'm just swinging. I'm just seeing my hair just flow in front of me. I'm like, my hair be down here. My hair ain't never flowing from my fucking nose like this. So now I'm like, oh, hell. So now I'm calling on my homegirls. I wasn't crying at first. I'm calling on my homegirls. None of their ass answering. I call like 7 bitches. I'm like, oh no. I goes in my close friends because I'm like, somebody gotta see this shit. I'm crying because first of all, nobody answered. I'm feeling alone. My hair done got cut. I'm like, my mama ain't even answer. My mama ain't even answer the phone. I'm like, so now I get to crying. I'm on on a close friends, so I can tell all of them at once. Y'all gonna see it when y'all see it. So now I'm crying. I'm like, this bitch that cut my hair, because it was never supposed to be seen by like nobody but my close friends.
Play the clip.
So now, play the clip. Look. How the fuck y'all gonna play it?
No, when they edit it, they gonna play it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So now, I'm motherfucking crying. I swear to God, I'm thinking bitches gonna call me like, it's okay, stop fucking biting shit. So now people who was calling me like, it's okay. I'm thinking people gonna call me, it's okay. People call me a couple hours later laughing, they rolling. I'm like, what the fuck is funny? Like, they bitch, you really got. And then I start laughing. I'm like, okay, that is a little funny.
It was funny.
Then they like, Dirk, the one called me, Dirk Milano. He like, yo, just put that shit on your page. I'm like, hell no. He like, hell yeah. That shit went up. I ain't gonna lie. They thought that shit was so. I'm like, y'all bitches like seeing me cry.
No, it was just funny because people serious about their hair. Look at your hair today.
I was so upset. I was so devastated. Serious. Now y'all gonna see this wigs and shit for about 3 more years till my shit get back to the length it was.
And that's what it's gotta be.
No fuck.
But so the name, Rican Da Menace. So you Puerto Rican?
No.
Oh, okay, so tell me about this name.
Oh, so this name came out when I was in Baltimore. You feel me? I was in Baltimore, motherfuckers. I just didn't know what the fuck I was. Oh, you look Puerto Rican. Oh, okay, that was my name. And then I made a song when I was 14. Rest in peace, Quan. I was on a song with him, and he was like, call up Rican. She going, ooh. I'm like, who the fuck is Rican? And he like, you. He might have been lying. He might have been talking about another bitch. But I'm like, well, shit. That's all right. Cool. So then I kept that as my name, and I'm like, that's hard. And then I tried making my Instagram name. Of course, Rican by herself was took. So I just put Da Menace, and then that shit just followed me.
You consider yourself to be a menace? Are you a problem?
I feel like menace, like I got my own definition. Like I don't think menace is like, oh, I'm hard up, I'm a problem. No, I don't feel like that. I feel like menace is you doing whatever it take to get what the fuck you want out of life. Like that's how I feel like. You know, you might try to do something. You might want to become something. Your family arguing with you, going against you, telling you, no, don't do it like this. Like when I was on my come up, my family didn't want me doing nails. They didn't want me doing nothing. They wanted me to go to school, go to college. You feel me? That's great for people that do that, but I knew that wasn't for me. So they looking at me like, oh, she's a problem. She's bad. She's this, she's that. But as I started like going up, they start seeing the vision now. Like, y'all understand what the fuck I was trying to do now. You feel me? I got all their support, but at first they was looking at me like a menace, like I was bad, I was getting in trouble. All this, it's just because I wanted something.
It was about their perception of you and being misunderstood.
That's all it is. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I love that. But you in the rap game now, do you think that you'll be a problem for the rap game? Especially female rap, with it thriving right now so much. And let's be very clear about this. It is space for everybody. All of this #1 top, it's not giving it. I think right now, as we see all these male rappers, it's space for all of y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like with niggas rapping, it's all these great male rappers. Why the fuck females can't be like that?
Because people that do what I do, they want to put y'all up against each other. So it's important to be like,
motherfuckers here.
How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about...
You know, it's because we girls. They think we gonna be catty. You know, we don't have to be like that. Like, that shit ain't even like that.
But I do want to know this, though. I want to know what you about to come in here and do. Like, what is as far as rap is concerned, what's your style and what's your flow? Because I'll be listening to it, and it's definitely giving, like, get money off the top, off the
G. So? Thank you.
I think that's what it's giving. It's definitely a motivation in that way.
Shit, I have a lot of unreleased shit. I only got 4 singles out.
You do?
Yeah, so I have a lot of shit that's right now. I admit it. That's my favorite one out of all of them. Cause that bitch is hard. Like,
what you like?
Bitch, I feel like you addressing a hoe. You addressing a hoe. I hate a bitch that be watching my story behind. Bitch, why is you spying?
A problem.
Like, yeah, like that shit is hard. Like that shit put you in there. And I'm like, I hate to say that. I'm that bitch, but okay, y'all admit it. Fuck, nigga, I ain't no bird. Like real shit. Like I just feel like that's the song you put on when you addressing shit. Like when you just in that mode, you in your car, you just feeling the way you put that bitch on. Like
that's what we want to feel like, especially in this world. So you saying like fuck nigga all that? You got a dude? What's happening? You single? Like what's happening?
I got me a little piece, but I'm really focused on my career though. Like I ain't gonna lie, like this shit is my man. Like I know some females that have a man and just think that's it. I'm up under my nigga. I mean, don't get me wrong, bitches be like that too. Like, but it's like that shit should never come before your career, and that's how I feel like with anything. I don't give a fuck, cause a lot of problem with us women, we'll let niggas control us, or like I was a female at a point in time that was, oh bitch, I'm laid up under the nigga. I would miss clients cause of it. No, that shit is I was young as shit, 16, up under a nigga when I could be doing that, making somebody like, no, that's the worst thing you could ever do in life, and I would never ever do no shit like that ever again. And I don't think if you're doing that right now, you need to reevaluate what the fuck is like. Will he not go hit a play for you? Cause you with him? No. So I don't feel like you should ever put your hustle or none of your business aside for no nigga.
It's a balance.
Yeah, it's a balance. Like that's on your free time. Like after you handle the business.
Okay, cause what was it? Erica Banks, her boyfriend, well, her ex-boyfriend, they broke up because he was like, you know, she woke up and wanted to check her phone and see and do all of this, and then he wanted her to get up and cook and clean up, and he said she wouldn't do that. And it's like, what is a female? Is that her job to do that, or? And it's so crazy. I want to know, what do you think about that?
Shit, that's me though. I can't even, like, a nigga might feel like that, but let me tell you one thing. One thing, I'm gonna get on my phone, like, baby, I'm gonna feed you though. I'm gonna take it, but baby, I'm gonna get on that phone. Do I know how to cook?
Because you came in here.
You be watching my reels. Stop.
You came in here. And I don't got no crab cakes, and you from Baltimore, like, what's up?
Oh my God, yo. I never made no crab cakes. I'm gonna be real with you. I'll go buy them bitches.
You could have did that. I'm in New York. We ain't got no. Yeah, like them crab cakes.
Bitches be good. Yo, what? Let me tell you, I got a crab cake out LA. I almost threw up.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I said, what the fuck? That shit is like a cake with a little ass, like, it's like crab flavoring, damn it. It's not even no fucking crab. That shit is nasty. LA, you got fend for yourself. You to the wolves when you up that bitch. You gotta know how to cook.
So Rican, you got a lot of music out. I'm feeling it. I ain't even gonna hold you. This song with you and Moneybag, yo, that shit bangs so hard. It sounds so good, like it go. It's the reference from the from 3 6 Mafia. The weak ass bitch Megan got a song like that on her Fever EP. Have you heard it before? It's two different sounds though, but it's the same little.
For real?
Yeah.
I love Project Pat, and it's so crazy because me and Project Pat had a hosting together, and I didn't go because he got sick. He ended up getting sick, and then when I rescheduled, something came up and I didn't go. But I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. That would have been lit. I would have performed that while he was right there. Cause you know that's weak ass, but that's them. Yeah, that bitch hard. And then so I need to make a clean version to that because when I was performing that shit at schools, I'm like, when I say weak, you say, and I'm like weak. They like, bitch, what the fuck is I'm supposed to say?
Them kids is grown.
Them kids, let me tell you.
Them kids is grown.
Them kids was, yeah, cause when that album music came on, they cussing. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all could have played the real version of mine. The fuck? But I'm gonna make a clean version, like weak ass trick. Something.
I got a question. So since the girls are united right now, if they was to do a ladies night, right? A ladies night remix for today, who would you want to hear on it?
What do you mean a ladies night remix?
So like today? The lady nights remix, like Lil Kim, Angie Martinez, Left Eye, Missy Elliott, and it was one more person. Help me out. We in the studio.
Like who would I want on it?
Yeah. The Brat. Was it the Brat?
I love the Brat.
Yeah. If they was to make one for 2023, we gotta include you because you sitting right here. So you want it, and who else? We need 4 of the girls.
Me. Can they still be rappers from back in the day?
So you want 5? Yeah, for sure. Dude, I already know you about to say Foxy. Like, all right.
Foxy gonna come on that bitch talk. All right, anyway.
So Foxy, what's good?
What's good? Me, Foxy. Nicki, my motherfucking nose.
Ruby the Sleeve.
Okay, this one. That's my dream. Hopefully they make it happen. Me, Foxy, Nicki, Cardi.
Uh-huh.
And how many more people I need?
You need 2. Wait, go again.
Me, Foxy, Nicki, Cardi.
You just need one more girl. We need one more girl. Lola Brooks. Now, don't play with it. So look, okay, so boom, you got your 5 girls. That video got everybody in it. So if y'all was to do a video like that, everybody in the video, because that's what made it so dope. Everybody was in the video. That would be dope. Mm-hmm. I don't want to rush you. I don't want to rush you on this album. I'm proud of you. I don't, because they were like, when you get the album, when you get the no. Like, this music, what you doing is consistent. The packaging is great. So what we do gotta ask though, what's next though?
Shit, I'm gonna keep dropping until I feel like the time is right. I'm gonna just keep dropping singles until them people is like, bitch, drop that bitch right now. Until
drop
they demand
it. We can't even wait. You better drop.
Till they demand it. Today, bitch, I beat the shit out you on. Drop this motherfucker out right now.
I want an intro.
That's when I'm dropping. Okay, they
you know
want
what I mean?
They want it for real.
This dog is super cute. We had a whole guest here. We ain't even introduced him. Like this
Chase, y'all. This Chase. This the big dog, but he a little dog right here. Say what's up. He shy. He acting like he don't want to look in the camera. Can they see him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this big Chase.
Cool. So we need to go get something to eat. We're gonna talk to them later. We good?
We good. We straight. We straight.
I don't know. I kind of want a crab cake, but whatever. We gonna call y'all back. We'll talk later.
We'll call y'all back.